2022 Porsche 911 GT3. Starting at $162,450. Highs. Glorious naturally aspirated flat 6, unrivaled steering fidelity, inspiring to drive on the track or the street. Lows. Stick shift equals slower acceleration, stiffest damper setting is too stiff for street use, carbon fiber roof option only saves £2. Verdict. The GT3's special engine and transcendent chassis make it the purest and most rewarding 911 to drive. Overview. With an exclusive naturally aspirated engine and race car-inspired components, the 2022 Porsche 911 GT3 is optimized for driver engagement and track day glory. Porsche enhances its most visceral 911 variant with a control arm front suspension, the first on a 911 road car, and an unusual rear wing that's mounted at the top instead of the bottom. The GT3 is also the only 911 that's not turbocharged, and the responsive nature and immersive sounds of its 502 HP 4.0-liter flat 6 qualify as inspirational. The specialness of the rear-mounted mill is further realized by the telepathic 7-speed PDK automatic transmission or the rewarding 6-speed manual. Thanks to a unique suspension setup and track-focused tire options, the 2022 911 GT3 has a surprisingly supple, albeit firm, ride and incredible steering feel that are just a few of the reasons it's so exhilarating to drive. What's new for 2022? For 2022, the 911 GT3 is back. We've followed its return for the 992 generation from the reveal of the prototype version to Porsche's deluge of official details. An even racier GT3 Rs is also surely in the works. Pricing and which one to buy. GT3. $162,450. GT3 Touring. $165,000, EST. GT3 Rs. $200,000, EST. As with the last generation, Porsche will eventually offer three slightly different versions of the GT3, starting with the standard car that is out now, an even more track-oriented Rs model, and a touring variant that tones down the racy look by nixing the big rear wing. This time the GT3 Touring, which we expect within a year, will be available with both transmissions instead of just the manual gearbox. Engine, transmission, and performance. At the tail end of the 911 GT3 is a familiar naturally aspirated 4.0-liter flat 6 that makes 502 horsepower. The engine is essentially identical to the one that powered the last 911 Speedster we tested, which spun to 9,000 RPM and sung a hypnotic tune. The new GT3 offers both a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, aka PDK, or a 6-speed manual. The PDK-equipped example we drove showcased the automatic's intuitive behavior as well as the engine's spirited responses and intoxicating soundtrack. The most notable performance upgrade on the GT3 is its control arm front suspension, which is inspired by the racecar version and is a first for a production 911. Combine that with standard adaptive dampers and sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 or stickier Cup R tires, and the coupe's chassis provides tremendous cornering grip and unfiltered feedback. While the ride is undeniably firm, it's never punishing, and the electrically assisted steering is so divine that it deserves anointment as the best in the business. Period. Stopping the purists' Porsche are massive binders that include a carbon ceramic option that provides heroic braking power, easy modulation, and resists fade at the track. Fuel economy and real-world MPG. Neither the EPA nor Porsche have said how fuel-efficient the 2022 911 GT3 will be in the city or on the highway. Once those estimates are released and we have the opportunity to run one on our 75 mph highway fuel economy route, which is part of our extensive testing regimen, we can evaluate its real-world MPG. Interior, comfort, and cargo. The GT3's interior is very similar to the rest of the 911 lineup, with a clean design and simple layout that pays homage to past iterations of Porsche's quintessential sports car. However, there are a handful of unique characteristics throughout the cabin. The GT3's gauge cluster still features a prominent analog tachometer flanked by digital displays, but it gets a specific GT mode that puts all important information directly on the displays surrounding the central touch. Models with the automatic transmission also replace the stubby center console shifter found on the regular 911s with a traditional-looking handle that mimics a manual shifter. As in the last GT3, there's no cramped back seat for kiddos, but fur babies can snuggle in there if they can stand the noise. Porsche also offers more than one style of front seats, with an optional set of lightweight buckets designed to reduce mass and increase support. Infotainment and connectivity. The infotainment system found on the regular 911 finds its way into the GT3 version. That means a 10.9-inch touchscreen inhabits the center of the dashboard and is supplemented by some physical controls on the steering wheel as well as on the center console. The Porsche's connectivity features include wireless Apple CarPlay and a Wi-Fi hotspot. There's also an option to upgrade to a Bose stereo. Safety and driver assistance features. Driver assistance technology is not part of the GT recipe, with backup sensors and traffic sign recognition being the only options one might consider assistance features. For more information about the 911 GT3's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, websites. Warranty and maintenance coverage. Porsche provides a competitive limited and powertrain warranty that also includes one no-cost maintenance visit. Mercedes-AMG, for example, doesn't include any maintenance with the purchase of its car. Limited warranty covers 4 years or 50,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 4 years or 50,000 miles. Included maintenance is covered for 1 year or 10,000 miles. Specifications. 2022 Porsche 911 GT3. Vehicle type. Rear engine, rear-wheel drive, 2-passenger, 2-door coupe. Base price. $163,500, C/DEST. Engine type. DOHC 24-valve flat-6, aluminum block and heads, direct fuel injection. Displacement. 244 in3, 3,996 cubic centimeters. Power. 502 HP at 8,400 RPM. Torque. 346 lb-ft at 6,100 RPM. Transmissions. 6-speed manual, 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. Dimensions. Wheelbase, 96.7 in. Length, 180.0 in. Width, 72.9 in. Height, 50.4 in. Cargo volume, 5 ft3. Curb weight, C/DEST 333350 lb. Performance, C/DEST. 60 miles per hour, 3.33.9 SEC. 100 miles per hour, 6.87.4 SEC. 1/4 mile, 11.011.4 SEC. Top speed, 197-199 mph. EPA fuel economy, C/DEST. Combined/city/highway, 1617/1315/2021 mpg.